love to listen to people who have different opinions, use different strategies, different techniques for teaching than I do. It's how we learn, how we grow. If I see something that I like, I will incorporate it into my own strategies. There's one thing that I'm struggling with a little bit though. I shot some videos for new teachers about classroom management. And the videos, I think there's two of them that have received a little bit of criticism from a very vocal, very, very small group of people who seem to be opposed to student compliance. And I struggle to understand why. I'm not sure why they're opposed to having students comply with rules, expectations, and norms in a classroom. It's my opinion that meaningful learning doesn't occur until you have structure in the classroom and you have an orderly, safe place for students to learn. I'll give you some examples. If students are asked to return to their desks, and they don't, how can meaningful learning occur? If students continue to talk while a teacher is talking, even though they're instructed not to, how can meaningful learning occur? In addition to, you're going to have a frustrated teacher, probably with a headache. And in my case, I teach science. So if students aren't complying with the safety procedures, not only is meaningful learning not occurring, but you have an unsafe classroom. So we're doing students a disservice when anyone undermines the authority figure in front of the classroom, which is the teacher, because you're sending them the wrong message, which is you can do this in society as well, and you can't. Give you some examples. If a student later on in life is pulled over by a police officer, they must comply with what the police officer instructs them to do. Otherwise, bad things happen. The police officer is an authority figure, and the student must comply with whatever they say, whether they agree or disagree. And you can start sending that message to them in the classroom, which is you comply with authority figures when they're in charge. Later on in life, these students are going to become part of society, then probably have jobs. And when they have a job, they need to comply with whatever the rules and norms are for that organization. And if they don't, they're going to end up without a job. And in some cases, if it's bad enough, if they break a law, they may end up with legal issues. So we do students a disservice if we don't get them to comply with whatever it is that the teacher wants them to comply with. If you have some studies or data that refute what I'm saying here, feel free to drop the links below. I'd love to see it. Um, if you agree or disagree with me, let me know below. And whether you agree with me or disagree with me, have a great school year. Keep being heroes and talk to you soon.